Good afternoon, Internet. I'm your host, HazelPlace89. Welcome back to City Skylines 1. We're in Orden's Fin again today, and I am going to buy a tile. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go to our globy globe down here in the little areas. We're going to find a tile to purchase, and I think I'm going to buy this one up here. I feel like that's a good idea. Alternatively, we could do this one. I'm not really sure which one I want to pick. This one kind of goes with the flow of what we're trying to achieve, but this one has more area. I think for now we will just we'll buy this one. $6,600. It'll be fine. And I've been thinking a lot. And what I want to do is we're going to level out this little pad here. Oh, farmland. That's what we could do. We could get some farms in here, because I feel like that would help us out, actually, because we do have industry demand for it. So let's do that. First, what I'm going to do is we're going to level out the land. So we're going to go to our terraforming tool. We're going to grab level terrain, up our brush size just a hair, and grab this height right here. Seems fine. All right. And then we will just click and drag, and we will do this like so, like this. We can have a nice area for farms to work with. Now, the problem with this little area for farm is that it's shaped odd. It's very funky shape, but that's okay. We can work with that. And then we're going to just kind of do this little bit right here. And now what we'll do, we'll grab our soften terrain tool, up our brush size just a hair, and just kind of soften it out. Yeah. Well, like so. I don't want that to be too terribly harsh. Alright, perfect. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We have an odd farming shape, but we can see where the farm starts and the not farm area begins. Also, that looks funny. What is with the garbage? What is... Oh, the garbage, the landfill site's messed up. So here's what we can do. I don't want to build another one, so we're going to grab our terraforming tool again. And this is a little cheese for you. If you've got the disasters, go to disasters and find collapse, and then click the building. Wait for that, and then we can just go ahead and bulldoze it, and then we can just place down another. Here we go. Easy peasy. So there's that. I think at some point we're going to get a garbage disposal area built in. But anyway, back to our farmland. Okay, so that garbage mess will clear up. So let's go to our farming land. We're going to grab... I'm going to grab the terraforming tool one more time, and I'm just going to make that a little less, you know what I mean? A little less. All right. We're going to grab a dirt road. It's the wrong tool. We're going to grab a dirt road. Where are you, dirt road? There you are. And we're going to grab a freeform road tool. And we're going to just kind of loosely trace the boundary of the fertile soil there. I'm going to redraw that. I'm not too pleased with the way that looks. But yeah, we're going to kind of make a boundary. We're going to do like that. We're going to swing it around this way. And maybe just kind of come straight. Alright, yeah, we'll just do straight like this. Actually, I think we'll leave it right there, to be honest. I think that's fine. And now what we'll do is we can come through and grab... Let's just say off this. We'll do that. And now we'll grab our industries zoning district tile, paint industry area. And as you can see, all this beautiful yellow is what we want. We're going to do that, draw that in nice and easy, like so. Like so. Like that. Alright. And so now, we're going to call it, Gregory Farmlands. Alright. Gregory Farmlands. I like it. Okay, so now what we're going to have to do is grab our fancy dancy building because we need that. And I think what we were going to do is draw a little road like this. We're gonna grab, yeah, we've got our straight road tool. Delightful. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab our industry road again. Actually, I'm gonna have to paint a little more down here because we want that in the area, so we'll drew that right there. Probably bring this road back just a touch as well. So we'll come about right here. And oh, look at this. Our Kennington Forestry area has reached level 2, so we'll have that to look forward to as well. I want to get those in here in a little bit, but first, let's not get distracted. Stay on task and put our farmland down right here. And now we can go ahead and start adding farmy things. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just draw a straight road here like that. We're gonna do another one here like that, and then I think we'll just do one like this. I don't think this area will be too large of a farming area. I think we'll kind of keep it modest as we can. And while we have that going for us, which is nice, we want to make sure that we have power connectivity. Let's draw on power. Let's go to our level terrain and just kind of make that nice. We may have to delete some of these little ends here, which is totally fine. So we'll just kind of do that really quick with it. And we're gonna spread that all the way out like so. And then we'll grab our soften again and just kind of soften it up like so. All right, so now it's less egregious. My goodness, the garbage. That's a problem. It'll be fine. And now we're going to grab our water pipes because this area needs water, of course. We're just going to draw a straight section all the way down like that. We're going to follow our roads. I think we'll follow our roads. We'll just kind of get them loosely underneath these dirt roads rather, where they belong. And it'll be a good time. We're going to do that right here. Kind of go middle of there, and we'll do that. Do that, and we'll put it right there. And it's not perfect, but you know, that's okay. Do that, and then all that's covered. While we're here, actually, this trash is going to bother me, even though I said it wasn't going to do that. Let's come up here to this site, and we will just go ahead and put down a recycling center. I think that'll be a good time. We'll put it right here behind it. And I think that'll do. It's just a matter of the garbage collection trucks getting around to where they need to be, which is okay. All right. We have that going for us, which is nice. So now what we'll need to do is we're going to add back some of these roads that we deleted a while ago. Like so. Like so. Yeah. All right. Here's what we'll do. I don't want to make another connection here. That actually fits perfectly. I'm happy that that node lined up. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab farming assets. Okay. Oh, actually, we need to scooch the zone. Scooch the zone. Scooch the zone. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now we can grab some crop fields. Let's do some of that, and we'll just kind of leave it as it is. What we want them to be, I think corn would make sense. We'll do a few cornfields, and then I think what we can also do is let's get a small fruit field. I adore the way that that would look, kind of next to everything. We might have to hold off for now. Get a small animal farm here, I think. But again, I don't think this area will be too dramatic. where do we want to put these things? I kind of really do like the idea of placing our, we'll pause, we'll do that. We'll just add a couple of orchards. Let's do apple trees. Apples. All right, unpause. And that should get power to jump. It does. Grand. Okay, so here's what we'll do. To get power to jump to the north, let's just go ahead then and add a fun little animal field. We'll add it right off this intersection. And this might cause things to get a little crazy, but we will have to just see how that works. Storage as well is what we want to consider, and what we can do for storage is a few silos just dotted here and there and everywhere. I like the idea of maybe having a couple right here, and then I think not enough transfer resources, so we will move our fruit fields there, which does make me sad. Okay, that's fine. That is a-okay. And now we'll just have to redraw power back in, which is fine. That's kind of to be expected. All right, so there's that. We have our farmland coming in. Nice. We could probably get away with maybe another apple orchard. Let's see what that'll look like. We can put it right here next to it, and it would fit perfectly, but it would throw that off just a hair. But what we can do, let's just delete this road, and we can just come straight out like so. We're gonna just do a nice curve. A nice curve like that, like we planned it all along. And it still kind of lines up, so we're fine with the water and power and such. So there's that. Also, we have cows. I think we'll just leave the Highland cows for now. What else do we have though? We have cows, normal cows, we have Highland cows, pigs and sheep. I think we can get by. Let's just do normal cows for now. We could do fancier livestock a little bit later if we want to. So we have that. We've built a farm. Gregory Farms. And also garbage is still not cooperating. So let's take a look at our budget. Let's just bump it up just a hair. We'll bump it up to about 101, 102. Well, they're definitely scooting around. We've got garbage trucks all over. So I think it is just a matter of time for, you know, just kind of waiting for the simulation to do the simulations thing. All right. So we have forestry, which we unlocked more things for a while ago. So we want to take a look at that. We got a farm in. So let's come back over here and we'll see what we have in the way of forestry. We go here. We can see that we have forestry workers barracks, which is delightful, which I do want to get into this area. Let's just put it on this web street like so. So now people can come here and work and live, and it'll be a good time. It'll be fantastic, and people will love it. All right. The garbage. Okay, yeah, it's going down, but it's just taking forever to do it. I suppose we could speed up the simulation, but it's okay. You know what? I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. What I want to do at some point is do have like a fun residential design area, like a herringbone pattern for the roads. I think that would be fun. It would be unique. I've never done it before. I'm sure somebody has. I just haven't never done it like that before. And I just think it'd be a good time. Let's turn off our snap twos. At least the road guidelines. We'll turn off road guideline snap twos. We'll come down to 12 units. Scoot that all the way over like so. And we will do some zoning as we wait for our garbage to get collected. I think what we could do too is come over here. We'll come to our Orden PC. I forgot what that power center power company. Orden Power Company. That's what that means. We have power, but what I think we could do, let's come in here, and what is a good idea is getting some incineration plants and putting them around. So this isn't going to really affect anything because it's all the way out here by itself. But what we could do is we're going to... I'm going to kind of draw a little off-road off of this road down here. We'll grab our industry road. We'll do 5 units. We will come back, grab our situation, and we have that. And it kind of looks like it's part of our geothermal complex, which is always a good idea. So it's just a matter of getting garbage under control. All these homes down here are having issues, which I guess kind of is to be expected. So yeah, we're gonna keep zoning. I want to do the herringbone pattern situation thing idea, but not here. I don't have enough room. I want it to be a nice, like, feature. I might do a pedestrian type situation with our pedestrian areas that we have that I've never actually played with before, and it'll be a good time. Is that dipping? That is not. All right, we're good. It is dipping. It'll be okay. But yeah. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about why I am playing, you know, making cities, Skylines videos for Cities 1 and Cities 2. Short of it, I like both games. I'm very much a fan of City Skylines. I would like to be able to get content creation or make content creation kind of a full-time thing. That's kind of the end goal. I believe in myself. I believe that we could. I believe that with the help of the community, with everyone's viewership, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. And I don't mean to sound insincere if it comes across that way. I'm genuinely super thankful for everybody, everyone watching and commenting and subscribing and liking and all that stuff. I don't like begging for likes and subscribes, so I don't. But anyway, it'll come across as begging if I continue. But yeah, I'd like to eventually at some point get you know, kind of, it would be nice to make YouTube a full-time thing. Pitch content creation, just in general. We're gonna flatten this out just a hair. I'm not gonna delete that, it'll be fine. Actually, no, it's not gonna be fine. Slope isn't terrible, it'll be fine. Yeah, I want this to become a full-time thing. Be able to work for myself, as it were. That'll be fine. We can make do with that. I do think that I want this to be more open though, so I'm not gonna split that in the middle, so that'll be fine. Yeah, that's just to be honest. I feel like honesty is important with why I'm doing this. I don't want there to be any confusion or speculation, so to speak. But yeah, the desire to kind of work for myself is there, and I enjoy it. The more I do YouTube, the more that I make content for you guys, the more I'm coming to enjoy it. That's just honest. The more I do it, the more I'm loving it. Not to sound cliche, but it's true. Let's set a park right here. This is a candidate for a park area. And I think we're gonna do. Let's do a pre-made park. We can do kind of a largish park here. What do we have? We have a small park. We have a small playground, a dog park, and a park with trees. A large playground. Let's add a large. Do we have any other types of parks? We do. We have plazas and all kinds of good stuff. We have parking lots. That's what the city needs. Some parking lots. Tell you what. I'm just kidding. You know, we could make this a little park area. I don't anticipate it, you know, blowing up or anything, but it's there. I think we'll just add just one of the normal parks. We'll add a large. Let's add a park of trees. It's the size that I'm looking for, and we have that, which will be nice. And then we might be able to even grab our pathways. and we totally can. We can connect these up. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna, road guidelines are off. Want to do that, and then we're gonna just make some connections to this park. I really appreciate the ability to snap into the existing park area. It makes things a lot simpler, like so. And I think what we can do, let's just kind of connect that up right there. And it's fantastic because we didn't lose any zoning. Delightful. And I'm going to delete some of this mess. All right. So there's that. We have a nice little area. It looks custom, but it's not. Pathways, baby. All right. Let's come in here now. We're going to draw in. We're going to zone in some zoning. We're going to do, let's check our district first of all. Our district is not set up, so we're going to need to draw our district. We're going to go in here with our little district painting tool. Follow these roads like so. I'm going to come out like that, probably. And here we go. Like this. All right. It's ugly, but it works. All right. Gonna delete that little nub there, and now we can come in and mass zone everything. And look at that, our garbage mess is all sorted. Is what I like the idea of. I like the idea of adding some little shops around here. We'll add some little corner stores, add something like that right at the end of the bridge, because that seems safe. Why not? And there we go. We've got Gregory Farmlands. I think I want to add a little bit more stuff, to be honest. I think we'll do that. We can maybe get this whole road right here in with that. And I like the idea of adding rows of trees around some of these places for the farm. But the problem with that is forestry or trees negate your farmland. So if I paint trees, it'll go from lush, fertile soil like this to dark green, and you can't put things there, which is the problem that I was having a while ago with, that's gross. That's better. With trying to add stuff here, because it's not actual farmland, but I could put something right here. I could put this asset down, the main building, because it doesn't technically require to be on the farmland. It just needs to be in the district. But anywho's, there's that. That's what we had going on. So yeah, what is this situation? Oh, this is just sawmill with raw material. Okay, so what we were gonna do, we were gonna come over here and add some stuff to our forestry area, but I got distracted heavily. Let's add a small tree sapling yard. Where can we add that? We can add it down. Add it down here. Let's just do two next to each other. That's perfect. We're gonna do, let's do a field. Just add a field, a couple fields down there, which will be fine. And I think what we can do is we'll add some actual large, what do we call them? Do we have any large tree? We have a small tree plantation. Is that what that is? Okay. That is what that is. It is what it is. Small log yard, sawdust storage, biomass pellet. That's a fun one. And I think we're just gonna leave our forestry the way it is right now. That'll be fine. So there's that. But yeah, it's just a matter of coming in and zoning everything. I think what we'll end up doing is making a connection here, so we can have maybe a third highway connection in some capacity. I don't anticipate it being a full interchange like that, or even like this. It'll probably be a diamond, because I think we'll figure that out when we get there. I'm not in too big of a rush to do all of that. But anyway, so we have that going for us, which is nice. We're gonna just come back in here. We're gonna come and add a few more homes. I think we'll add some right here. Then I think we can add a little bit of that here as well. And I think we'll do this and we'll do this. And then, so yeah, that's where we're at. We've added a farmland. We fixed our garbage issue, which was delightful. We've expanded our city, so now we can start building in this peninsula and I think up there as well. So yeah, we've added an incinerator by its little self, and it looks nice. It looks like it's part of the massive geothermal complex, which is always fun. And we're continued expansion, which is great. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to call it here for this episode. It's a shorter episode, but I want to thank you all, as always, for watching, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. It means a ton, and I don't want to sound disingenuous when I say that. It really does. You're all fantastic, and I appreciate your viewership. Thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. It all helps. It all means a lot. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.